G'day everyone, I'm Darkmyre and today I'm playing The Sims 4. Now on my main channel a lot of the content is police and emergency services related, so to stick with that theme we'll be playing through the detective career in this series. It is part of the Get to Work expansion, and that expansion basically adds 4 careers including detective, which require you to actually take your sim to their job, perform different tasks to improve their work performance, and try and earn that next promotion. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead and created my sim, so let's move into an apartment, get ourselves set up, and do our first day on the job. I think I was going to go with, I think it was this apartment had, yeah, this one right here looks good. So we're going to move into that one. Yep, furnished is good. And we'll get our basic needs sorted, make sure everything's going okay, and get ready for our first day, and then head off to our first day on the job. Okay, so this is our new place. We have to make sure we pay our rent on time. It's always a good thing to remember, especially in the real world. So, hallway, I guess, and I want to get rid of the damn walls. I hate having the walls up in the Sims. I like being able to see through the whole property. We might remember the controls, move the camera around a little bit as well. Let's see. You're a geek. We need to play computer games, which it looks like he's already doing all of his own. We need to actually get him a job before we get too far into it. There we go. Find a job. Getting some skills, basically. It's going to take me a little bit to get back into the swing of The Sims, because I haven't played it in a long time. So here you can see we have the detective, doctor and scientist are all getting to work jobs. I thought there were more, but apparently there's only 3. Maybe there's only 3 that we can do. We want the detective job. So we have work in 24 hours. We have a day to kill to ourselves before we have to start our job. So we've got our needs up so we can make sure we don't miss anything there. And I like to try and fill out as many of these as I can, because they give you points that basically you can use to buy things that make you last longer in the game. The game Sims 4 does have a age system, so you do get older as you go through. And with one of the things you can buy with filling out these whims is basically a longevity potion, I think it's called, or something like that anyway. Makes you younger anyway. Not really much we can do at this point. We should have some people come and welcome us to the neighbourhood very soon. We'll just kind of chill in the apartment, watch some TV while we wait for that. And share ideas or debate with anyone until we actually have some people to talk to. Hopefully it won't take too long. Might speed time up a bit while we're waiting. Not much to do. Okay, no. Oh, here we go. We have our people arriving to welcome us to the neighbourhood. Might have to wait for the rest of them to get out of the elevator before we can greet them all. There we go. We'll invite everybody in, get to know our neighbours. And excellent, they are going to come in. I thought they were going to stand out there in the bloody hallway for some reason. I think we have to greet them all, introduce ourselves. Already introduced ourselves to this one, so share ideas and debate. Share brilliant ideas. start getting our sim happy, doing the things that he wants to do. And we have unlocked charisma. To earn some money, we will lock that one in place because that's an easy one to get as we start going to work. We want to have a nerdy conversation with someone. Let's try this dude. He looks a bit nerdy, I guess. We'll thank him for coming. That's a polite thing to do, I guess. We want to try and make some friends with our new neighbours. Let's see. Find the nerdy conversation. Gone past it or something, knowing my luck, but... So enthused about new show, maybe?
Van Darble, Fimpy. Oh, Xanahoy Sambisa.
Looks like Bema.
Oh.
And Pechilo.
Sawada Nuloi. Abim, Prapani Varuda. Froben Havoy. Sawada
Yeah,
Nuloi.
it doesn't look like that's going to tick that one off, so we might just get rid of it and see if we can get something else.
Gribix, Habari, Legenzo Sanush.
There we go. That actually got rid of it.
Honestly, Waba. Hopefully, no do.
Jessene Klonkas Rabana.
Not really sure I want to do that, but it's in the list of things, so we probably should try to at least. And we're gaining more skills. Excellent. Meet someone new. We've already met people. Introduced ourselves to everyone. I think so. And of course he's going to try and read a book while he's got people over. That's not a very polite thing to do. Let's watch some TV instead. Watch some comedy. It is a bit slow to get started. You've got to basically just chill for the first day till it's time to go off to work, and then we'll get into the detective side of things, which is, well, I find a lot more interesting than this run-of-the-mill day-to-day kind of stuff. Right, so they're going to be heading off now, it looks like. So now we've just basically got to entertain ourselves for the rest of the evening. So just take care of some of our needs. Let's have some mac and cheese for dinner, why not? Can cook, which is always great. So we're not doing too bad for a start so far. Get services happening. Got a maid that will come in and clean our stuff every day. Apartment nice and clean.
Zappin' Quarjabine.
Play The Sims in The Sims. Why not? Bit of Simception. About to lose our confidence, but that's alright. It is getting nearly to bedtime. And skip through the night and be off to our job first thing in the morning. of our neighbours coming home. We've leveled up our video gaming skill. And we are getting pretty tired, so we might have an early night now, ready for our first day of work. To actually claim the bed now, that's a new feature I haven't noticed before. Better do that as well. In fact, we should probably do that before we go to sleep. Here we go. Up with the games, go to bed now, Sim. Maybe. Actually, there we go. Why are we angry? Oh, lovely, we have a noisy neighbour. He must be going to bed now. Oh, I guess we can't because this neighbour's being noisy. It's a bit rude. You can bang on their door, hassle them, get them to turn their damn music down. Thank you. Bloody sleep. Interesting. Well, we've woken up just before work, so we have hopefully enough time to have some quick breakfast. So we need to go to the toilet after breakfast, and then we'll be off to our first day on the job. Hopefully we will make a good detective. If we don't set the house on fire trying to cook our breakfast. Sure, he's just stomped out of his apartment twice in a row. That's a little bit weird. But anyway, we will join our Sim at his job, which is the whole point of this. Eating poorly made pufferfish nigiri can cause a slight case of death. How do you have a slight case of death, I wonder? Seems like that would be something that would be a pretty black and white thing. You're either dead or you're not. Right, so this is the getting to work career mode. We have to basically get our case assignment. It's our first step, and this will update as we go through our workday with other tasks we need to complete. So we want a case assignment. Wait for our turn at the computer. There we go. Right, so they want us to learn the ropes before we can handle our own case. And we need to assist a veteran detective with a crime scene investigation. So, we are going to go upstairs to... Oh, actually, there's a toilet down here. We're going to use that before we travel to the crime scene. Didn't quite get to do that before work. Obviously wash our hands afterwards, and then head off to the crime scene. Okay, so we can find clues to help us track down a suspect, to investigate damaged or stolen objects, and search for clues on the ground. And of course talking to witnesses as well, so it looks like it's an apartment. We've got some graffiti here, we're going to take some pictures and samples of that.
Calcaloo, Umbix, Tibu.
Got his own plans at the moment. There we go. Now he's doing what we're telling him to. Always better. Collect some clues, some pictures, and get some reports from the witnesses as well. Some more graffiti in there.
For no celebrities. Gorge.
See if we can spot anything else that's not graffiti. Like, it looks like they've just come in here and trashed the place a bit.
Hoopla? Caesar Chabot? Oh, Yabahorn!
Yips.
Schönen
Typical.
Fleben sogar. Spino? Yeah, Fruz.
And all the people are gone, so how are we meant to get our witness statements? That's
Frubara.
interesting. Hopefully we'll get some people coming back. We've got a gnome painting there. That's
Dom Sabuna.
something else to get a sample of.
Aga. Zerpa.
One more clue to find, and then to find a witness as well. Oh, here we have some more people. Let's get a witness report while they're here before they run away.
Galpa Longi.
So.
Awavine. Floopy. Suflo
Behemoths
Bopis
and
Logra.
Ah,
Chilni. Runa.
See if we can. Anything else that's broken? We've got a witness report. We just need the one more clue, but I cannot see any of it. Anything else that we haven't already checked out.
Binja.
Sulsul. Shamagra. Sublurf Barota.
Which is going to make this a bit interesting. It's difficult to finish if you don't have enough clues.
Waga Fruge. Warba Quest.
Wixona Zarspa. Penthip. Vabris.
And there are definitely no other clues here, so I'm not sure how we're meant to actually finish this one. This is kind of annoying.
Bangija. Sucraby. Way.
We are not doing too good at all on our first day. We haven't got enough actual clues to get. Oh, here we go. Search for clues. Yeah. It's not quite as obvious as it might seem to be.
Demaza. Scuba. Skooma.
Sorbin
Stumpsy.
Doesn't look like there's any clues in that room. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. We have to search each room individually and see if there's any clues that aren't obvious. Let's have a look out here. Might be something that's stolen that we haven't noticed is missing yet. I wonder if we could do it again over here, if that might help. Otherwise, it's hopefully going to be something out in the hallway. Not finding any clues. Oh, wait a minute, we've got this little dude here as well as the actual painting as well. Didn't notice that pop up there. Thought it was just part of the graffiti that we already sampled. Alright, so now we can head back to the police station. I think we can do that, yeah, clicking on ourselves. Obviously, once we leave the crime scene, we can't go back there at all, so we've got to make sure you get everything on the first pass. Still don't know how you can have a slight case of death. Okay, so we need to now analyse all of the samples and evidence that we've got, but first of all, I think it's lunchtime, so let's head upstairs. Yeah, we have a snack machine, we'll have a prepaid meal, our lunch. Go analyse the data that we've got, see if we can find out who the culprit is.
Aha.
Yeftime, Abbas.
See what
Aha!
It's lunchtime chat with our co-workers here.
Oh, Kimba.
Five samples to analyse. Don't know if we need to analyse them all. First case, but I'm sure we will find out very soon.
Oh, user. Nappy.
Ah, trip.
Soup. Serena Gonzalez.
Oh, and we've acquired another new skill. Excellent. Although we didn't get anything out of the analysis, so thankfully we've got other samples to try. I think we need to actually successfully get one before we can proceed. Ooh. To stay late because we are not quite finished yet with our investigation. And again the analysis failed. That's annoying. Running out of time here in our day. We have not even completed the second bar. Probably because I took way too long figuring out what the hell to do at the crime scene. Excellent. We now have a clue about the suspect. Thankfully, we don't need to actually do anything with it. We just need to file it for the experienced detective that is working on this case to deal with. They definitely need more computer workstations at this police station, I think. 3 stations and a lot more than 3 police officers. Excellent. So now we just basically have to fill in the rest of the time processing some criminals. Get our first one, sort of one at a time. Fingerprint him first. Fingerprint them, search them, and take their mugshot.
Bit of wicks.
Shite.
Fabaga Barulo.
Varek.
Round here to the processing bit. Fingerprinted, search them. Mugshot. Probably only have time to do one before the end of our work shift.
Krufa. Planix Peru. Zambaki. Parakazoid.
Scootin' too.
Should have farm.
And excellent, our first day of work has gone great. We've made nearly $200. Heading back home now. And of course our maid came and cleaned our room, so we are a little bit lower than the $200, but that's alright. That is going to wrap up this first episode of The Sims 4 Detective Career. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you did, and I will see you on the next one very soon. Until then, have a good one.